Hi, I'm Amina.
I'm Janae.
I'm John.
I'm Fabriana.
I'm Victoria.
And I'm Sean.
Hi, I'm Janae, and today I'm going to be talking about something that we all have that not many of us know a lot about. I'm going to be talking about zodiac signs. So there are 12 zodiac signs in total, and they tell zodiac signs by basically looking at the location of the sun, the moon, and all the planets when you're born, and that's what tells your zodiac sign, which I do not know. But so each sign has its own strengths and weaknesses, and each sign also has its own desires and attitude towards other people and towards life in general. It can also give a glimpse at a person's basic characteristic and fears and stuff like that. So a little disclaimer that I wanted to give, that zodiac signs are not a scientifically proven thing. So you may be just like a zodiac sign, or you may not be like a zodiac sign at all. It's just a little theory that people have going that I think is interesting. So I'm going to split it up by basically, there's 4 different groups, just like the show Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is a great show. There's different signs based on the elements. And the first one I'm going to be talking about today is the water signs. So water signs are my favorite signs, and they're the ones who are sensitive and emotional. So the first sign is a Cancer, and they're from June 21st to July 22nd. So is anyone here a Cancer? No, okay. So their ruler is the moon, and best for their marriage and partnerships are Capricorns. So Cancers, they're tenacious, highly imaginative, loyal, emotional, sympathetic, and persuasive. But the weaknesses are they're moody, pessimistic, suspicious, and manipulative, and insecure. I know Matt's a Cancer. So Cancers can be one of the most challenging signs to get to know, and they are very emotional and sensitive. Another thing is that family matters a lot to them. And some famous Cancers are Selena Gomez, Ariana Grande, YouTuber Markiplier, if anyone knows him, and Shane Dawson, another YouTuber. So next are Scorpios, which I believe, Tori, you're a Scorpio. Is there any other Scorpios? Okay. So their ruler is Pluto, and best for marriage and partnerships are Tauruses. So they're resourceful, brave, passionate, stubborn, and they can be described as a true friend. But their weaknesses are they're distrusting, jealous, secretive, and violent. So they're born passionate and assertive. They're also determined and decisive. They're known by their cool behavior and their calm behavior, but they can also be jealous, and they really don't like lies and deception. So when I was reading about Scorpios, I thought of them as that crazy girlfriend who checks your messages on your phone, while you're sleeping. That would be a Scorpio. Okay. Sorry, Tori. I'm sorry. Okay. So famous Scorpios would be Hillary Clinton, Caitlyn Jenner, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Katy Perry. So Pisces, February 19th to March 20th. Their ruler planet is Neptune, and best for marriage and partnerships are Virgos. They're compassionate, artistic, intuitive, gentle, wise, musical, and imaginative. And their weaknesses are they're fearful, overly trusting, sad, desire to escape reality, pessimistic, weak-willed, and oversensitive. So Pisces are really friendly. I feel like they're the kind of person who would be a friend to anyone, no matter who you are. And they're also the most intuitive and tolerant of all the signs. And they're always willing to help others. So some famous Pisces include George Washington, Justin Bieber, Johnny Cash, Rihanna, Steve Jobs, Dr. Seuss, and of course, me, Pisces. So that's all the water signs, and next I'm going to be talking about the fire signs. So fire signs tend to be passionate, dynamic, and temperamental. So the first fire sign is Aries. So is anyone here in Aries? No. It's March 21st to April 19th. Their ruler is Mars, and the best for marriage and partnerships is a Libra. So they are courageous, determined, confident, enthusiastic, optimistic, honest, and passionate, but their weaknesses are they're impatient, moody, short-tempered, impulsive, and aggressive. So when I was reading about them, I just found them to be the most active. They're really active and energetic, and they're the most active of all the zodiac signs. So some famous Aries would be Peyton Manning, Lady Gaga, Eddie Murphy, Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, Mariah Carey, and Leonardo da Vinci. And next we have Leos, which is from July 23rd to August 22nd. Their ruler is the sun, and best for marriage and partnerships would be an Aquarius. So their strengths would be they're creative, passionate, generous, warm-hearted, cheerful, and humorous. But their weaknesses are they're arrogant, stubborn, self-centered, lazy, and inflexible. So people born under the sign of a Leo, natural born leaders, they are dramatic, creative, self-confident, dominant, and extremely difficult to resist. I also think I read somewhere that apparently that they're the kind of people who like to mock other people, basically, which is going to make sense when I get one of my favorite Leos. So Jennifer Lawrence, Demi Lovato, John Stamos from Full House, Barack Obama, and the notorious Leafy is Beefy, Leafy is Queer, Leafy is Here, or Calvin Bale, YouTuber, my bae, okay? And also I read about Leos that if they were a drug, they'd be cocaine because they make you feel happy and they're confident. Okay. And the next sign we'll be talking about is the Sagittarius, which is from November 22nd to December 21st, and their ruling planet is Jupiter. And some strengths about them are they're generous, idealistic, they have a great sense of humor, a big heart, and they're philosophical. But their weaknesses is they promise more than they can deliver, they're very impatient, will say anything no matter how undiplomatic, and patient and blunt. So Sagittarius, they're curious and energetic, and I also read that they like to travel apparently, like to go places. And they are very philosophical as well. And they like change. Okay. Some famous Sagittarius include Walt Disney, Nicki Minaj, Miley Cyrus, Brad Pitt, Taylor Swift, and Russell Wilson. Okay. And next we have earth signs, and earth signs are grounded, because earth. They're conservative and realistic, but they can also be really emotional. So the first earth sign I'm going to be talking about is a Virgo, and they're from August 23rd to September 22nd. Some of their strengths are they're loyal, analytical, kind, hardworking, and practical. But they're shy, they worry too much, they're overly critical of others, and they're all work and all play. One of my closest friends, she's a Virgo, and it's funny because the best for marriage is, and partnerships are Pisces. So, yeah, some famous Virgos are Michael Jackson, Beyonce, Blake, Paul Walker, Ben Carson, Adam Sandler, and Zendaya. And I guess I'll just close it off there.